Meanwhile, in Washington, the United States is urging Israel to minimize civilian deaths as they continue their campaign against Hamas, sending top officials into the region for meetings now. Liz Landers has more on their visit to the Middle East.
Top U.S. officials are in the Middle East today as the war rages on between Israel and Hamas.
Thank you for your support.
President Biden's top national security advisor meeting with Prime Minister Netanyahu in Tel Aviv, reiterating that Israel has a right to defend itself against Hamas, but also saying,
I have and will continue to state President Biden and the United States' commitment to preserving space for peace, for a two-state solution where Israel's security is guaranteed.
This comes as President Biden says Israel has been engaged in, quote, indiscriminate bombing, and Sullivan is urging the country to scale back intense fighting and instead pursue a, quote, lower intensity operation. Sullivan also traveling to the West Bank to meet with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas, who urged the U.S. to press Israel for a ceasefire. The U.S. Defense Secretary also in the Middle East, attempting to ease tensions after U.S. troops and commercial ships continue to be attacked by Iranian-backed Houthi rebels in the Red Sea. Meanwhile, officials in the U.S. and around the world have been concerned about the conflict spilling over into other countries.
We're working around the clock to identify and disrupt potential attacks by those inspired by Hamas's horrific terrorist attacks in Israel.
And a potential terror plot was foiled after suspects in several European countries were arrested after authorities say they indicated they'd attacked Jews and Jewish institutions. Some suspects may have ties to Hamas. The IDF announced that they had mistakenly killed 3 hostages during combat in Gaza. The agency expressed remorse over what it calls a tragic incident. In Washington, Liz Landers, ABC News.